So now today on this edition of the Morning Rush Markets, we want to talk to one very familiar face to many of us who have been following the conversation around small to medium scale markets as well as the Expo that is upcoming in October. So we have him in studio here, and his name is Engineer Makotose. Delight is his name. My brother, how are you? It's very good to see you.
I'm great. It's good to be here.
Thank you so much for making it this early in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
Looking sharp as always.
I'm an early bird always.
You're an early bird always.
Oh, yeah.
Always catches the worm, they
The
say.
4 a.m. kind of guy. Thanks so much for having me.
No, fantastic. My brother, so we've been doing the SMEs International Expo for a while now, yeah? How long has it been?
Yeah, now this is our 14th edition. So we've been in the game for a short while.
For a minute, yeah?
Yeah, but we're going to grind, and this thing will live after us.
Of course, it's a legacy thing. So tell me, when is it this year? Like, when are we celebrating this, and when are we commemorating the Expo? When are we doing it?
Right, the Expo is coming through from the 2nd to the 5th of October, but we are also going to have a launch of the theme on the 17th of September. So these are the preparatory trends that we're actually embarking on.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in case you are joining us, we're talking about the SMEs Expo that is coming up soon. It's the SMEs International Expo. It's going to be happening from the 2nd to the 5th of October. But on the 17th, there is the special announcement that will be done. So how significant is the medium to small scale sector in the country?
Yeah. The SMEs have become a cog in this economy as well as worldwide. I'll give you some demographics. In the UK, SMEs constitute 86%. In Asia, 95%. In Zimbabwe, we're looking at 86%, somewhere there. So SMEs are big players. They are really a cog in the economy. So, and if you look at it, some stats that I have here are, we have got 1.7 approximately million SMEs active.
Wow.
Yeah. And if you look at it,
These are registered ones?
Oh yeah. So, and we also have 81.4% of the total SMEs in the sector, and we have women-owned SMEs account to 60%. And the total of the majority of them, 71%, are in the rural areas. So SMEs are playing a bigger role looking at the Vision 2030. And for SMEs they just need upscaling to ensure that vision of an upper middle class economy can be attained. So we're going to talk about some of the things that need to be done, and coming through with the theme that for this year's Expo, where we're saying accelerating productivity with technology and AI. You see, the way that we craft these themes is, after an exhibition, we look at the next important area to focus on. Then we hone in on that. Yeah. If I take you last year, 2023, we were looking at rebuilding, retooling, refocus, and repositioning. Now, the fact that we've kind of achieved that, coming from a pandemic period, there was need for refocusing and retooling and all that. But now, we are looking at issues to do with technology.
Of course. AI plays a very big role, of course, in the business space now, and of course going into the future as well. So now, tell me, locally, what do we do to celebrate, achievements of the SMEs as well? What have we done?
What have we done?
Yeah.
Right now, what has happened is, see, that recognition of SMEs is made a development, these developments, establishment of SMEs desks in all the banks, which means they are seeing the value of SMEs. We have also a robust credit infrastructure. And from a government's perspective, we have seen the coming through of the Women Microfinance Bank. We also have got the Empower Bank for the youth.
Big achievement, of course.
Those are big achievements, and that's serious recognition. And you find the president is now talking and harping about the SMEs and their growth.
Of course.
And for them to grow, we need to have tools in place to ensure that these SMEs, they can produce. Productivity has to come first. Yes, coming from a slump, we need that growth in the SME sector.
The trajectory has to obviously go up.
Exactly,
of course, But tell me, Mukoma, what can we expect at this year's Expo? I've seen, the previous years, the years gone by, we've done absolutely well. We did, incredibly good. But what can we expect this year?
This year, the fact that we've noted that we've realized the need for SMEs to embrace technology and AI for ease of doing business. And we're creating an exciting opportunity for the players in the SME sector to align their strategies to take advantage of Internet of Things, for example, to boost their sales and productivity. Hence, our theme, accelerating productivity with new technology and artificial intelligence. And with that, we have got a 2-day conference, which is from the 3rd and 4th, whereby we've got experts presenting.
And speaking.
And some will be actually speaking virtually, and we thank ZTN for being our media partner.
Of course, we'll be there when it happens.
You pull very good shows as well. So we are going to have a conference. That conference from the 3rd and 4th. So with the conference, there will be huge takeaways for people, not SMEs alone and corporates, because we didn't divorce the SMEs from the corporates because of the value chain.
Yes.
So they have to be there. And then when we're conferencing and with all that, there will be huge takeaways, and we can even hone in, and even we will probe to have an AI policy for the SME sector with our parent ministry,
of course,
which is very critical.
Do you fall in industry, or you fall in the women affairs?
We fall in women affairs.
Okay.
Yeah. We're still as SME. Yeah, but we are playing in all spaces. Yeah, so that's how we roll apparently. So we are looking at SMEs to adapt, and be adept.
Adopt, adapt, and be adept. Interesting.
Yeah.
So tell me, in terms of the youth, how's the involvement there? How big are they? I know we've spoken about women being, constituting at least 60% of the SMEs family, as it were.
Sure.
Where are the youth now?
The youth are there. You know what? There are some innovations which are coming through from our youth.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Sorry, I might have to single out. I had serious discussions with Prof. Mpofu from CAT, and I saw what the youth there, the students there are doing in their innovation hub. They were also at the Harare Greek Show. Youth from the Women's University and the guys from NAST and even our YIT. So these innovations, there is need for people to just embrace and grab and support, help these youth to actually commercialize these innovations. Some top range. Did you know that CAT right now is making lithium batteries?
Value add of our lithium, yeah.
Yes. So if we have the support for these young guys, it will take us very far. Most of the startups in Europe and Americas and even Asia, they've become billionaires in their young age. So I just want to encourage our youth to say, okay, it's not all doom and gloom.
Of course.
Yeah, there is need for people to activate their thought processes. And the use of new technology and AI. AI is there, it's a friend, it's a brother. Did you know that AI started way back in the 1960s?
Of course.
Did you know?
Of course.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll give you one. There is a law that I have embraced, the law by Roy Charles Amara, right? Some can even Google that when they've got their spare time. It actually indicates that people tend to overestimate the short-term impact of new technology while underestimate the effect in the long run. So which means AI, when it initially started, people didn't, the impact wasn't as, didn't give an oomph. But right now, the longer reach of AI is so tremendous. And that actually means we don't have to remain stagnant. If we remain stagnant, we'll fade.
Of course.
And our businesses will collapse.
Into oblivion.
So yeah. There is need to embrace some of these technologies, and we are just creating a platform so that at least let's discuss this, let's hone in, and let's come up with a mindset shift to say, okay, as SMEs, here are opportunities of embracing and using AI.
Of course.
Sure.
So heading back to the actual Expo itself, I know you touched on some speakers that you're expecting to see. Some will be virtual, and of course already embracing the technology there, I see.
Exactly.
And now what can we expect as the highlight of the Expo this year? What is the big thing that you guys have brought on
right.
board?
The big thing is we have got exhibitors coming from the region, and we are also, with the conference, we are actually having AI gurus. Some are in Canada and the UK, who will be presenting together with our local experts. Yeah, and we'll also have disruptors, because whatever technology that comes through, there has to be some downside to it, and we'll need to probe all those. And at the end of the day, we can afford to say, okay, this is the direction we need to move it, and also it also helps to put caveats in the way that we do business with technology.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what would be your message now to SMEs who are out there, who probably, some of them, they're not registered yet, they're not formalized, as it were, who would probably want to be part of this event? What would be your message to them?
No, the message is, come through. We embrace all. They showcase, and we will assist them in formalizing or even giving direction. To say, okay, this is the direction that we need to take.
Yeah.
And we've also come up with some mentorship programs that we have as an organization where we see potential. Then we assist them to grow, giving them indicators on how they can actually afford to move on.
Yeah.
Well,
So, well, you are watching The Morning Rush here on ZTN, and we are talking to engineer Delight Makotose. We are talking about the forthcoming SMEs Expo that is expected to roll into life on the 2nd of October down to the 5th of October. And, of course, I would like to invite you to come and be a part of that. ZTN will be a partner as well, so we'll be giving you the updates on a daily basis as to what will be happening there. And I think that brings to our interview to a halt now. We have to go on with other forms of production, but before you go, perhaps your message to all the other players that are out there, maybe even potential partners that may want to come onto this one.
Okay. Yeah, we are looking at the significance of the Expo. It has been welcomed, it has been embraced by business in general, and it is there to stay. And at the same time, let's keep on supporting each other, come through. There are packages for showcasing, and the key thing is we have actually moved it to Monomotapa Hotel Gardens, right, which is within the CBD. And would like to invite all people to just come through to see what the SMEs and the corporates are doing in this country, and also the other organizations which will be coming from within the region, Kenya, Senegal, South Africa, Namibia, and so forth. So these are also coming through, and even people coming from Madagascar. So with that, it will be a very big show, and I think there will be a lot of value that people will actually get and attain from attending the SMEs Expo.
There you have it. That's engineer Delight Makotose giving us the reason why you should be a part of this one. And to all the corporates out there and all potential business investors, partners, please do go out there and be a part of this one this year. It's the SMEs International Expo that is on from the 2nd to the 5th of October. And we definitely bring this one to a hold. And we are looking forward to exciting activities at the Expo. And you will get them first here on ZTN Prime.
Konapo ipapo ba ZTN Prime, DSTV channel 294, the place to be.